You know, it's wild to me how often you see this cycle repeat. Every time a new game and a long running franchise gets announced, there's this instant backlash from a vocal chunk of the fan base. And Killing Floor 3 is a perfect example of that happening again. Like, the game just came out, and everybody's already acting like it's the worst thing Tripwire's ever done. Nobody's even looking at the fact that Killing Floor 2 launched with all sorts of bugs and performance issues, and probably half the content that Killing Floor 3 has right now. What it really seems to boil down to is that a lot of these fans just don't want any change. They just want Killing Floor 2 pretty much forever. They just want new guns and new Zeds here and there, and that's about it. They just want to keep playing the same exact game forever. Same animation, same movement, even the same jank. Some people have like this nostalgic attachment to it, and they're not willing to budge from that comfort zone. And also, what's frustrating is that a lot of times with these developers, they're pretty much damned if they do and damned if they don't. If they change too much, they're betraying the franchise. If they change too little, then it's just a lazy rehash. And meanwhile, all these loud voices on the forums and social media are pushing this narrative that everything new is bad and the old way was perfect, when it clearly isn't. Killing Floor 2 even had years of updates before it even became the game that people love so much now. There's just such a weird gatekeeping vibe with this franchise right now, to where it's like any positive comments or videos you see anywhere, it's like everybody dogpiles and says, oh, you're not a true fan, or you've never played Killing Floor 2. It's literally the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't understand why people have to act like this over video games. It's really just petty at this point. But honestly, if we want better games, then we've got to become better fans. And that doesn't mean blindly defending everything a dev does, but it does mean giving them the room to fix stuff and giving them time to respond to feedback. These dev teams sometimes need to take risks, and we shouldn't instantly crucify them for doing it. Otherwise, all we're doing is creating an environment where the devs are too scared to innovate, and then we all lose. So yeah, Killing Floor 3 isn't perfect right now. But maybe instead of immediately comparing every pixel of Killing Floor 2 and labeling anything different as bad, maybe we just take a beat and let them breathe. Let the game evolve. That's how Killing Floor 2 got good in the first place. It takes time for this stuff to happen. Like, you cannot just expect this on day one. These companies, especially with Tripwire being a AA company, they're going to need time. They've had problems in the past. They're having problems right now. They're going to need some time to fix this game, and it will happen if you give them the time.